The emotion that Tom Homan's giving off here is that of a military campaign going into retreat.
With that, and success that has been made arresting public safety threats and other
Huh? Wait, it gets better.
priorities since this surge operation began, as well as the unprecedented levels of coordination we have.
The unprecedented what? Nah. Let's play that back.
Unprecedented levels of
Levels.
The presidential levels, unprecedented levels?
Was the unprecedented levels of coordination we have obtained from state officials and local law enforcement. I have proposed, and President Trump has concurred, that this surge operation conclude.
Surge operation. They're talking about fucking American soil.
We probably had the same exact language used when we were surging in Fallujah.
A significant.
Whoa. Quite a pause, my friend. I mean, yo, unprecedented, the way he came in hot, that pause. There's a solid chance my man had a couple before he got in front of camera to just ease the nerves a little bit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, gee, let's how long is it?
A significant drawdown has already been underway this week and will continue through the next week. We have a lot of work to do across this country to remove public safety risk who shouldn't even be in this country.
Yo, there's something wrong with him. Nothing but the most, just we have geniuses on all levels of government. I mean, just the most intelligent, well-spoken people that you could possibly think of. How lucky are we as a people of this great nation to have these leaders that inspire such confidence?
Yeah, and the funny thing about Homan, and this was reported on a lot, he took a $50,000 bribe in a kava bag back before he was part of the Trump administration to influence, where spending occurred, and he's faced no consequences for that. Zero. He took a $50,000 bribe. It was on the FBI recorded it of him taking the bribe.
Par for the course, baby. 50,000. That's small change. That's small. I promise you, when they're allegedly, right? Hypothetical situation in my mind, he gets in there with all the other cabinet members. They razz him so good. Like, look at this loser, man. You got in the headlines for a $50K bribe? Look at this small change ass petty gangster.
He's going to get fired for not taking enough of a bribe. You know what I mean? It's just like 50,000. Come on. You can't
take
even
a bribe. Make it worth it. Yeah.
Seriously.
This is why I say, like, Minnesota won. Unequivocally, Minnesota fought. They won. They're gonna hopefully return to somewhat of a normal life, right? That just means that they're gonna pull their bullshit other places, right? They're not done. There's plenty of blue states that they could go to, right? So this happened in Chicago a little while ago. Just more examples of them lying. This is incredible stuff. This was the woman where they bragged about it. When the guy who shot her, he says, I shot her five shots, 7 holes.
I don't even know what you say to that.
I mean, what 5 shots, 7 holes? Why do I have to treat you like a regular human, dude, when that's the way you feel about other people?
Yeah, I mean, just for saying something like that, you should be fired and publicly shamed. But I'm sure this guy was given a medal for this shooting, or some sort of accommodation.
Oh, well, he got a lot of props from the highest levels.
In the lead up to the collision, you hear agents say they are going to collide with Martinez.
We're going to make contact and we're locked in.
And just before the moment of impact, it's Agent Charles Exum who sharply turns his steering wheel in the direction of Martinez. Proof, according to her attorney, that they hit her vehicle, not the other way around. And as for...
I drive all the time. When do you do that? When do you make that sharp of a turn, right? Like, if I'm driving along and I'll do one of these, right? If I'll hit the brakes and I'll do one of these. But this, I only do that to avoid hitting a fucking deer.
Yeah, well, you're not trying to hit somebody, I guess. So,
maybe somebody was in his way. The cameras are going to show that.
For the claim of being boxed in, this surveillance video calls that comment into question.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch these videos and try to think about, ICE and what they're doing all over the country. and what they're reporting back to the media about their operations, because they lie so easily, and without video, it's impossible to refute their lies, right? So you're going to have witnesses that are going to say ICE did XYZ. The administration will say they're lying, the witnesses, right? So you just need the video to refute their lying, and the video sometimes comes out
Well, here's
weeks
the
later.
thing. This administration doesn't care about lies or truth. They just care about narrative. And if you could come up with a good enough narrative, like, a typical police report after a police incident, right? That I would imagine a police officer has to, fill out when they, discharge their gun. It's not about making them look like a hero. It's just about making them look like they're justified in the shooting. These guys try to make themselves look like heroes. They try to make them, because they're just looking for the trouble. They're just looking for it.
Well, and also they're trying to justify the shooting, but when there's no justification for that shooting, you have to lie. And so I think that's what they're getting caught doing. I mean, I'm just surprised, but what I was saying was it's the truth, or the video in this case, comes out weeks later, right? And the public has already moved on.
Yep. This is a blip in the radar. You probably already forgot about this, and I can't blame you for it if you did.
With nothing in the path ahead of the border agent's vehicle. The court also released text messages and emails from after the shooting, including one message from Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino, just hours after the incident, offering to delay the retirement of Agent Exum, who shot Martinez. In light of your excellent service in Chicago, you have much left to do. And then
Top down. Little Greg, little Nazi Greg, giving a hero's welcome to a guy that shot a woman,
Well,
essentially.
according to this and according to these texts, even higher than him.
Then a text message exchange between Agent Exum and someone whose name was redacted. Are they supportive? Someone asked. Big time. Everyone has been, including Chief Bovino, Chief Banks, Secretary Nome, and El Jefe himself.
El Jefe. I love it. I love the use of the Spanish language while they're out there just terrorizing Venezuelans and anybody that has brown skin. Show me your papers. Show me your papers.
So, I mean, if that El Jefe is in fact Donald Trump, allegedly, that means that they're reporting the shootings up to him, and he's saying, "Great job."
Great job. Yep.
The president
Yep.
of the United States is basically applauding people getting killed in the streets. That's where we are as a country.
Yep. Again, this is what winning feels like. But again, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We got some more topics that we're going to cover, and we'll see you guys shortly. Peace.
Peace.